Player 2 has joined the game.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 212 of the Two Player Co-op Podcast. As always, I'm one of your... Were you going to do the pan?
Yes. I got real excited. I'm like, wait, I can just wait and do it when it's more appropriate.
Would you like me to restart the podcast?
No, just go for it.
I don't know what I said. As always, I'm one of your hosts here, Kevin, along with my brother from my mother, Shoal1.
How you doing? What up, 212?
You were just like, I wasn't ready, and I don't remember which way I do it. And I was just here going, 2. Episode 2222. This is the Two Player Co-op Podcast, where just about every week two brothers get together to tell you everything you need to know about in the world of video games. If you like that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, and everybody in Betwixt. If you only listen to us on audio services, thank you as well. Just make sure you leave us a 5-star review and make Dustin Starr proud. If you really like us, you can go to patreon.com/2playercoop, just like our producers, Steve Appleton, Aunt Sue, and Vernon Slayton did, as well as our affiliate, the homie, James Solar.
So every time you say the Patreon, I don't know when it happened, but for some reason, I now always expect...
Stores?
Yeah. And I'm wondering if there have been multiple episodes, where you have said that, and I'm like, yep. Because now, anytime you don't say it, it always sounds weird. And I don't know why all of a sudden it's sounding weird to me when it's the right thing, which makes me wonder, were you saying it incorrectly for a while?
Would you say it's the right stuff?
Oh. That was... oh.
Just let people think that was me singing.
Yeah, I did it better the second time after Kevin did it the first time.
Yeah, exactly. youtube.com/2playercoop. If you like merch, you can go to teespring.com/stores/2playercoop. Thank you for those of you that have gone there. We have not sold anything since April. I did look it up. So the last time we sold something was the last time.
Get some
Get you some
Christmas
merch. Get you some Christmas merch. I tried to do a promo code twice now, and it never works, so I don't know how to give any money off. But
Josh Allen pass deep left intended for Cole Beasley, intercepted.
Thanks, Sean. I'm not going to do
But
this.
Beasley's the number one receiver.
With what?
13.
Hooray.
13 of his 15.
I only need 7 more just to tie in case Nick Chubb breaks an ankle in the first play.
At least he's looking his way. That's all I'm trying to say.
He's looking his way? Is that what you said?
Like
he's looking his way. I thought you meant at least Cole is, he's looking his way. Like you were trying to say he's holding his weight or pulling his weight.
No, I'm saying Allen's looking at Beasley.
Every week until we're out of this pandemic, I will tell everyone to make sure you go ahead and wear your mask. We're close. The vaccines are approved.
out there.
I saw somebody was like, I think it was actually Mom. She posts 100 times a day. I can't keep track. 2020 is almost over. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it says the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's Vader from Rogue One. Just.
I like that a lot. I didn't see that, but I like that.
I like it. You can't keep up with everything Mom posts because she posts 115 things a day. So.
Yep.
Congratulations to Sean on advancing in the fantasy playoffs. I will need a
My
miracle.
first playoff win.
Oh, that's right. That's weird.
Yeah,
I
think I've made the playoffs every year, so I got that going for me.
Simon's having Taft. I haven't won. I won the Super Bowl, but it was 10 years ago. It was 2010.
Wow. I got the number one rusher and the number one receiver.
You're
in terms
set
of
up
yards,
pretty well.
Not in terms of fantasy points.
With Diggs. Right?
No,
or
DK and
well,
Henry.
Diggs was right. Oh, maybe Diggs is up there for just catches, but not
DK,
yards.
Diggs, and Robbie Anderson, who were my 3 starting receivers in the beginning, I mean, still are now for the most part, were like all in the top 5 in receiving yards back in like week 6 or 7. And I think Anderson has kind of tailed off, and Diggs has too for some reason. But.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'll need a miracle to advance. But what you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know why I talk like that. Before we get into everything,
it's really coming down out there.
It is. Yeah. Oh, James, if the internet goes out, we'll see you on Wednesday when it posts. Or Tuesday early for patrons of any level. You get it one day early. Patreon.com/2playercoop. No, I'm not doing it again. And you went too fast for the banner. Stop doing it. Why do you keep doing it? Cyberpunk 2077 came out this past week. And it set records aplenty. 8 million pre-orders It was the fastest selling PC game of all time. It had the most concurrent Steam players for a single-player game on PC ever, and had the most concurrent Twitch viewers for a single-player game ever. Also, just as I tweeted when the reviews came out, it is completely broken for console players. Not completely, but if you're playing on a base Xbone or PS4, you're screwed.
It's probably like your Watch Dogs.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's way worse. Watch Dogs was just like, it was just like framey and jumpy. This is like, it seems like if you're playing on a Series X, the way it's optimized for that, it runs better. But I mean, when people were talking on PC that this game was buggy as hell, I was like, ooh, that's not good. And then when they said, no, we didn't let anybody review it on console. Also, not only that, they didn't let anybody in their video reviews use their own footage. They had to use footage that CD Projekt Red sent them. I swear to God,
messed up.
If this was EA or Activision or insert any other company that people don't just fawn all over, this game would not be a 90 on Metacritic right now. It's crazy to me that it's even that high. Yeah, it went from a 91 down to a 90 last time I checked.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
But like people that have been reviewing it, and you can only user scores and stuff on Metacritic. Stuff gets review bombed all the time. But on PS4, I don't remember what it was on Xbox. It was like a 2.4 or something. But this is one time where it's not just like we're mad at you for, I don't know, crunch or something. This is like, this game sucks. It's almost unplayable. And it's crazy. This isn't even a game that they were like targeting on PS5, but we'll put it out on PS4 also. This was supposed to come out in April or May. I can't remember. Way before next gen came out. These are current gen games that don't run on current gen. And the vast majority of people that are going to play this game are going to play it on consoles. And they're screwed right now.
Yeah. I wonder if it's patchable. Like, is it beyond repair, or it's like, okay, we still put this out way too early.
They put it out way too early. It's going to eventually get patched. Apparently, some people were saying that Witcher 3, when it came out, was pretty rough also, but not like this.
Yeah.
So they'll get it patched, but you still have it on your list?
Yeah, I got nothing else. I mean, I got stuff to play, but
hopefully by the time you get it, if you get it, it will be playable. And at least it's better playing it on a PS5, just because you got a little bit more horsepower, even though it's not a PS5 version that's coming sometime next year. But yeah, I'm just like, it's the same thing as how like Fallout 4 launches and it's completely broken and you go to an elevator and you just never load out and everything glitches, like all this other crap. But it's like, oh, it's Bethesda. That's what their games do. Why? But then when Ubisoft has issues like with Watch Dogs or AC Valhalla, it's like, oh man, I can't believe Ubisoft, blah, blah, blah. It's just so weird to me. And I don't have skin in the game. It's just so weird to me how some companies get the benefit of the doubt. Just a couple. It's really two. Those are the two companies that get a benefit of the doubt, and no one else does.
To be fair, just over the last 24 hours, my Fenyx has been acting up. And both times, it's just I close out of the game, go back in, and it's fine. But I was in Athena's area, and you know when you do I think it's called doing hero stuff mission, I was in that area where I think it was Achilles or Odysseus. Oh, no, it was Achilles because he had to fix the statue. I just happened to be there because I was going somewhere else on the map, and I hadn't actually gone to see Athena yet. I'm like, I'm not ready to do that. I'm going to go just clear stuff off the map. And I don't know if it was the fact that I was there before the game wanted me. Not that, I mean, it's all open. You can go there, but like, as soon as I got to that area, I'm like, what is going on? And it was just like, I'd be flying and it would just freeze. And I could like move the camera and then and it would just like keep freezing. And the audio started getting all weird. Like it was
really
not super loud, but all of a sudden sounding like it was like clipping.
That sounds like Watch Dogs. That's what I had. That's what happened in Watch Dogs.
It was so weird. And I played it for a while and then I'm like, I'm going to just manually create a save just in case, close it, get back in, and it was fine. I was playing earlier today.
Oh, Solar wrote in and said, users, it is still a 90 on PC. The user score on PS4 is a 2.8, and it's a 3.7 on Xbone.
Wow. I was playing today, actually doing Athena's part. That same one where you have to go to each of the 4 areas. You look at like the little tablet thing. I can't remember what they call it.
The Steel or something? It's
yeah.
I've never heard that word.
When I went to the first one, it like popped in. Like I was like watching the tracker. I'm like, where
are
is
you
this
playing the
taking me
PS4
to?
version or the PS5?
PS5.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it like popped in right when I got close. I'm like, oh, that was weird. Oh, that's what I saw that before. That's what it's telling me to do. Okay, so I did that one. When I went to the second one, you could see right where it was supposed to be. It just wasn't there.
What in the world?
Not even there. Like, it was there, but not really. But I could still hit triangle. It didn't exist. I could walk right through the area where it was supposed to be. The little...
You could hit triangle?
No, I couldn't.
Trigger it? Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I, again, got out, went back in. And every time I've done that, it's cleared it up. But last 24 hours, it's been bugging out on me a little bit. So
that's crazy. Well, let's just keep going with what we've been playing. Because I'm 38 hours in, and I've had it crash once.
Can I check my time on the app? I wanted to check my time, and I forgot.
Think so.
I bet I'm getting close to that.
Really?
I put in some hours the last day or so.
I could have beaten it 10 hours ago, but instead I've been trying to tick off everything on Hermes' board.
I've done
and
almost...
trying to do all the trophies. I did get the 25-hit air combo.
I did that earlier today, luckily. Like, I was
against
still...
one of the Griffins or whatever.
So I did it against a Cyclops. I was also struggling to get the 80 combo because...
When I got mine,
for the most
I
part,
got
I was
285
killing enemies.
and then I got hit. Yeah.
No, it's 80.
No, because I'd gotten 80 before, I thought.
I'm
no,
pretty
because
sure
when you
it's
get to
80.
85, it changes from red to blue. It's 85.
Is it? Well, either way, I got it. I thought it was 80, but I was having issues with that because I kept killing enemies. Yep. And I was like, it's not like I was getting hit. I was running out of enemies to kill. So I started switching to use my axe because it's not very powerful. So I eventually got it, and then I think on the same enemy. It was in one of the arena vaults.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I got that. Let me see if I can figure out the air thing. And what I ended up doing, I just hit R2, 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 and it was like combo, 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 and then I hit circle, and she would start to like fly, and then I just R2'd right out of it, and hit, circle, hit.
Well, and the Cyclopses are so easy to dodge, too. Yeah.
Well, I was very close because about halfway, I think I was getting, 4 hits. So around hit number 8, he was about to hit me.
Hit me.
And it was right as his stun meter got full. So I stunned him.
And then I was swinging?
So I stunned him, and then I was able to just stay up there to get a few more off, and I got it. I'm like, thank God.
I had to do mine on one of those legendary Griffin boss fights, and I read afterward when I was texting you about you got to make a save before you beat the game because otherwise you can't go back. That's not how I thought it was, so I'm glad I read that because that would have just, oh my God. I was reading for that trophy that what some people do is you still do like the L1 and triangle to go up to an enemy to start hitting it, but then if you do Athena's dash L1 and square, apparently that gets a whole lot of hits, and you can just do that twice in the air, it seems like, and that'll get you 25. I'm like, well, I wish I would have read that.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't think it did that many hits.
Yeah, I thought like 5 or 6.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So, yeah, right now I'm in Athena's vault or whatever. I see why you like it.
Yeah.
But I don't know that
the 2
I like
items?
it.
Really?
There's so many times...
Sometimes I will say this, you have to turn around once you pick up the block, the big box, like it's going to break on spikes.
Yeah, it's so
turn
annoying.
Around. Turn around.
Just these parts where like I got to carry this box with the other box back to there, and I'll get like 80% of the way there, and I touched the spike, everything blows up, and I got to go all the way back and get it again, and it's just driving me nuts. So as I'm playing it, I'm just tilting, and it's making things worse because I'm trying to do it faster and faster, so I'm getting more and more clumsy. And then I got to another part where there's a bunch of them, and I'm trying to pick them up and bring them back to where I think they have to go, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, where do these stupid boxes go? I eventually realized they don't go anywhere. You just got to get them out of the way so you can shoot the arrow through the thing. So I'm through 3 when you get to that part and you go this way and you have to do something in that way and that way, you got to do it like 4 times. I got through like 3 of them, and that football was starting, so I just left it. So I'm almost done with that.
Well, that's another reason I like that is because once you do each of those and you move the statue, you get another boss to fight, even though it's the same one over and over. I just like that because I love the combat in this game.
Yeah.
But I really liked that one.
I've gotten to the point now, anytime I go into a vault, I'm like, please just be combat. And anytime it's not, I'm like...
Well, I've done them all now because I did the one on Hermes' board. And there is another one, or we might have talked about this.
But see, I don't even know.
Bosses.
I'm still missing one. I've got 9 of the 10, or 7 of the 8, however many there are.
There's
the magma
10.
Shards. I've got 9 of them.
There's 10, yeah, 10.
I've got 9 of them. I've done all the vaults on my map, which means I got to start doing the far site and trying to find more vaults.
I looked it up online because I was like, I want to take
I mean,
this
yeah,
off
I guess
the
I
board.
could do that too.
But then you got to know, like, okay, you got to look
which
at the
ones
map
have I
and
done?
Look at your map. Have I done this one?
Yeah.
There's another thing, the one trophy that hasn't popped for me, and I was worried it was glitch, but I looked it up online. Doing all the quests for the 4 gods. People, because I googled, I can't remember what it's called.
That
a loyal servant trophy glitched. Because I was worried that something was wrong, and somebody wrote on PSN profiles, is this trophy glitch? And somebody said, no, but what happens is Athena will give you a task after you restore her, and you get all her blessings and all that other stuff. But you have to talk to her to get it. And what that task is to go kill one of the Medusa legendary boss things.
On that island in the northwest?
Yes.
Oh, see, I've already done that.
But I think what will happen is when you go over there and talk to her,
she'll be like,
boom,
oh, you killed it already?
And you'll get credit, and then the trophy will pop. Because that was making me nervous, but you said it made you think of something.
Well, I thought, well before Athena, I would say Aphrodite or maybe Ares, but I kind of want to say Aphrodite because it was pretty early on the game.
Oh, Solar says you've played it for 42 hours.
Holy crap.
Wait, Solar,
wait,
how
what?
did you look that up? Can you see that on a profile? That's crazy. Tell me what mine is.
And
then.
how am I so far ahead of you? And like I'm not.
See, but I
feel like I'm wasting a lot of time trying to do everything in this game because
when I looked
don't
it
want to
up-
look at the trophies. And
When I looked it up, a lot of people said you can platinum it in 30 to 40 hours, and I'm already past it. But I spent so much of this game like not caring and trying vaults multiple times and dying or not having the right godly power and then getting out and going, running around, doing whatever.
I'm still finding new armor.
Yeah.
Like I keep thinking every time I open a chest, it's going to be like another skin or whatever, and it's like a brand new one. And I'm like, do I need to get all of them for the platinum?
I don't think so.
I'm just assuming I do. That's why I'm trying to go to every...
You have to get every wing, and there's one other thing you have to get, and then you have to max out everything that you can. Oh, one thing I did, I looked up a guide, and I'm not afraid to say this, because one of the tasks on the board was the big liar things.
I cheated on that.
Dude, you get so many coins. If you just do those 4 you do each of the combinations, I was like, bam, bam. I was like rolling. I still haven't maxed everything out yet, but I'm close.
With the coins?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm done with all those.
But I've got a bunch of vaults that I still haven't done. Well, you don't really get coins from that. It's more, I haven't done a lot of the myth navigation things.
Yeah, I'm 10 of 11, I think, on the constellation things. But I don't know where the last... Is there one on the new part in the top? Or is that like you just go up there and it's like a boss? Like, is that a whole new world?
Zeus's area?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
I mean, it's Zeus. He's
like, is there vaults and
there's
chests
vaults and chests and ambrosia and stuff? Yeah, it's just once you get up there, it'll tell you have to climb the mountain. Like I was saying, don't just climb the mountain because you will die. You can't. There's a specific path, and it's.
But like, is there another constellation thing up there?
I can't remember if there is or isn't.
So. I mean, I've
only done like 5 of those. That's probably why you've maxed out more than I have.
I'm at 10 of 11.
You get like 12 coins for each of those, which I'm close. I think there's 2 more things I need, and I've got like 7 coins right now, I think.
So I've got to find the last constellation thing. But yeah, I've already unlocked all the coin stuff. I think I've got 3 more ambrosia upgrades to get, and I think the one I'm on, I still need like 2 more pieces before I can get it. So I've got to imagine I'm at least 20 ambrosia short still, and I'm like,
so the last 2 count not. You need 9.
Yeah,
each. I've got 3 sitting in my hand, and I've got 2 more to go. So I need to find 15 more ambrosia. I was reading somewhere there's plenty more ambrosia in the game than you actually need, so that's good to know.
Okay.
Have you seen what happens once you max out your weapons? Have you maxed those out?
Maxed out my weapons.
The sword and the axe.
I maxed out my sword a while ago.
Once you max out both, there's like a new thing.
Oh, see, I'm nowhere near on my axe.
There's like a number.
I've seen that for
Once you max everything out.
I finished the stamina, all of Zeus's lightning.
Oh, see, I haven't. See, you've done a lot more vaults than me. That's what it is.
So I did that, and there was something. From maxing out all the coin stuff. I'm guessing it's a similar thing with the weapons.
We're both at 42 hours, James says. He says you can look it up just like you do your own. When you see someone else's the same way as you see your own, hit the PlayStation button, game base, select friend, games, and it shows how much they've played.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Thanks, James.
So we love this freaking game.
With Zeus's lightning, you can use more lightning to. It doesn't add to your stamina anymore, but it lowers your consumption of it. So basically the same thing. And the other one, other one with the coins, you can use coins, and I think it upgrades the damage of your godly powers. I think is what that one does.
Oh, I did. I finished the godly powers. I haven't done the regular skills yet because I did see that there. Oh, I put the finger up and I forgot what it was for. That's what I was going to say. I'm so glad that they didn't make the platinum, or they didn't make leveling up your health and everything that you have to get every single lightning bolt that's on this island and every single ambrosia. Like, that would suck. I'm glad they didn't do that. James, I don't know if that's how the AC games are or not. I just keep going back that I absolutely adore this game, and I'm obsessed with this game. I cannot believe how much I love this. Like, I expected to like it. I did not expect this to where I just can't stop thinking about this game.
It's fantastic. But unfortunately, it's the kind of game, like, I love it so much that I'm going to guess I'm going to have the platinum within another 10 hours or so.
Yeah.
And much like Breath of the Wild, I don't know that I'll ever play this game again.
It does have New Game Plus. So it's one of those things where I could
and there is some DLC.
Yeah, there's 3 DLCs coming, which I cannot wait for.
That's true. Okay, well, there's at least that. But
there is New Game Plus, so that's good. And, New Game Plus, you start with some abilities and stuff, but you still have to go do all the god stuff before you go fight. You have to do all the main stuff again. But I could see myself, especially if we do get a sequel to this, I don't think it sold very well, it seems like, at least based on the UK charts for the first week, which is sad to me. So I don't know if we'll get a sequel in a couple years or not. Immortals, Fenyx Fallen or something. I don't know. But I absolutely love it.
It's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yeah. I still don't know what my game of the year is.
I'm actually only, according to this, I'm only at 42% of the trophies, which is like, oh, God.
Yeah,
I'm nowhere
a lot
near.
Of those you're probably pretty close, though.
I mean, I'm tempted. The one you said was a spoiler. Is it like a hidden thing that I need to actually?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I can at least stay. Okay, hidden.
I wonder if you
chop down 100 trees. That'll be easy.
Do you keep signing in under me? You probably need to sign out as me on your PS5 because at one point it showed that I played
No, I always signed into my name.
It said that I played Demon Souls. I was like, what?
No, I've always logged into my name.
I'm at 57%.
Okay.
I haven't got.
I got to fly 1,000 meters. That'll be easy. The highest point on the island. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably Mount Olympus.
Well, but it's not automatic. There's a certain place you have to. Once you get up to the top, go as high as you can. It'll
unfog the whole map. I'll get that. Chop down 100 trees. That's easy. Oh, I was wondering about that. I had to get all the mounts.
Yeah, but there's maps that show you where they all are.
I know, but there's like 30 of them, right?
Yeah. Upgrade your health.
Fully upgrade health.
Oh, I have to beat an enemy with a projectile.
A flying enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Acquire all Phoenix skins. Acquire all
Defeat
wings.
10 enemies using traps inside the vaults.
Oh, I should have told you about that ahead of time.
I've like done all the vaults now. Not literally all of them, but like I'm running out of vaults to even get that in.
You still have one more arena, you said, right?
I guess I've got one more magma shard or whatever. So
hopefully it's not a really difficult one. Because what I did to get that trophy is I just would like hit the little Medusa things or something until they were really low, and I had them just follow me into a laser
in front of a fireball
or
a
spikes
laser
or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Complete the God side quest lines. That's just that. The task from Hermes board. That's easy. Upgrade the potion.
Fully upgrade the Okay. For the things you can get to upgrade your potions, not the capacity. The amber or whatever.
Yeah.
It says you can find it in trees that are glowing or whatever.
There's sometimes
I feel like I've not seen a single one.
I've got like 3 or 4. I think they were at least 2 of them were over in the starting area. There's one like dead.
Do you
forest.
get a lot from it?
No, it's just one. But I didn't see
I feel like I'm going to
trees-
play 20 more hours just trying to get enough of that crap. I've made like 5, maybe 6 upgrades on my potions, and there's like 30.
Yeah.
And I'm out of the stuff.
I think maybe you're not doing enough chests because those.
No, I'm doing chests.
Really?
I'm taking off everything I can on my map.
Yeah, there's some trees where I don't see them glowing before I hit them, but when I chop them down, the first time it happened, I was like, "The heck is that?" And then the tree fell down. And it was just like, "Ba-ding."
Oh God, I don't know. This is gonna be a long. I guess I'm not as close to the platinum as I thought. But
James
this may be
says-
another one. I may beat this game and then stop.
Yeah.
Go platinum Demon Souls and then come back and platinum this because it seems like I've got a lot left.
James says the Ubisoft Platinums are usually pretty reasonable. Some of them are time-consuming, though. And then he says, I'm going to start this game soon. You need to. That again, I thought I was going to platinum Watch Dogs. And it's definitely a platinumable game, but I'm like, I don't know that I really want to ever play it again.
Yeah.
And that is so disappointing to me. Like, I was so looking forward to this game. And maybe now when I'm done, I'm going to beat Fenyx. I'm going to get the platinum. I think then I'll go back and get the platinum for Miles. And then maybe I'll just be like, hopefully I still have time before Christmas. I'll just be like, let's give Watch Dogs another chance. Actually, because I haven't actually played it on my PS5. I just figured out how to finally get my save to download from the PS4 to play the right version of the game. And then just to see if it's still framing and stuff, and it's not. And I've seen like 3 or 4 patches have downloaded since then. So I know it's going to play better. So I'm hoping maybe if I just be like, okay. But then after playing Fenyx and Miles, I'm going to be like, this is boring as hell.
Yeah.
Because remember what I told you? I can't remember if I said on the podcast or not, but it got to the point where it's like every mission I was doing in Watch Dogs was just like, go to this place, go in here, get this thing or hack this thing, and then get out.
Yeah.
And that's every mission. And I was just like, oh. And it's not like a lot of stuff is different in Fenyx. It's go over here and fight these things, but it's like the fighting and the world, like it's just so much fun.
Right.
It's the most fun. I don't know if it's my game of the year, but I think it's the most fun I've had with a game this year.
Yeah.
Have you played anything else?
I have not.
I have not either. Sean, would you like to give the news of the week?
Yes, I would.
So, we don't blow that over here. A few days ago, we had the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley's baby, and there was a lot of stuff that was announced. But before we get into all that, let's go down our predictions and check. Oh, it hit me. Oh, my God, Sean. Wow. You know what I had for dinner? And I'm nowhere near as bad as you. Jess made this awesome.
I had Taco Bell for lunch.
That's
and
still
then
there.
we had tortellini for dinner.
Well, Jess made this. I'm going to talk without breathing. Jess made this. It's called like a Doritos chicken casserole thing. It's like chicken and sour cream and Rotel and blah, blah, blah. And then you crunch up Doritos, put it on top with cheese. And it was so freaking good. Okay, so this were the games that we picked and who got. I'm going to need you to use both hands and see who got right. Just use your left.
Who got right? Okay.
That's yours.
That's
This is
me.
mine. Okay.
Kevin.
For most anticipated game, we both.
Oh, wait, I'm 0.
Yeah, we both predicted God of War. We were both wrong. It was Elden Ring. I think whenever I hear Elden Ring, I think Skyrim. I think.
Yeah.
So I just was forgetting that that's the FromSoft game, but I still would have picked God of War. Best multiplayer game.
I mean, I said I think that may be my most anticipated,
Right,
but I
yeah.
figured God of War would win.
Best multiplayer game. Sean picked Warzone. I picked Fall Guys. I'm surprised I got this one wrong. It was, of course, stupid Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Neither of us got that right.
I don't
even think of it as I don't even think of it as a game.
We had
but
the
we're not
same
gonna get
talk
into
last
that.
week.
Best family game. We both got this right. Animal Crossing. Best role-playing game. We both got this right. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Best action game. Sean said Doom Eternal, and he was wrong. I said Hades, and I was
You
correct.
got that. That was the one I knew I got wrong.
Best action-adventure game. We both got this right. Last of Us Part 2. Best VR game. Nothing else should have been nominated because it was obviously going to be Half-Life Alyx. We both got that right. Innovation and accessibility. We both got that right with Last Dogs. Last Dogs.
Last Dogs?
Because Watch Dogs is right under it. The Last Dogs. That could be a video game name. We both got that right. Best ongoing game. Huh?
Of Tartarus.
Shut up. Don't make fun of me. We both got this wrong. I said Destiny 2. You said Fortnite. It was No Man's Sky.
What was that one? Oh, that's
Ongoing
right.
game.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for Sean. as much as I crapped on them when that game first released and it was not at all what they said and it was a joke.
It's come around.
Shout out to them for keeping it going for 4 years. So good for him.
It's been 4 years.
It was 2016, I think. No.
I would say 17.
Maybe it was 17.
But still.
Best indie game, Hades. We both got that right. Best audio design. We both got that right. Last of Us Part 2. Best score and music. We both got that right. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Best performance. Laura Bailey. Both got that right. Best art direction. You got this right. With Ghost of Tsushima, I said Ori. And looking back, why did I say Ori? There had already been an Ori game, so why did I say Ori?
All right, we're tied 10-10.
Best narrative, unfortunately, we both got that right. Last of Us Part 2. Best game direction, Last of Us Part 2. We both got that right, so yeah, you win. Game of the year, I said Animal Crossing, and I was happy to be wrong. It was The Last of Us Part 2.
13-12.
Last of Us, not only did it win Game of the Year and Best Direction, it won 7 of the 10 awards it was nominated for. Like I tweeted, I get it. It's the most technically impressive game I have ever seen, period.
I have a hard time. I don't get the hate, and I know some of it is just because people don't like Neil. Whatever.
I like Neil.
I don't understand the hate people have for this game. Is it like the Patriots? Is it like they're just sick of like...
No, it's everything that I don't want to talk about on here. Because it's
just the choices they made?
Yes. And like I said, like, ooh, look, I like dogs. I like seals. Feel bad. See mice. You know, it's that crap.
But see, I don't even mind that. I don't know.
I think I said we could have a whole nother spoiler cast on this because I could still go off because I think
Either
there was
way,
ways they could have done it. I think the way they did it was so heavy-handed and just not up to par what I think Naughty Dog can do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But I will say
it's tough for me to argue with a lot of the ones that it won. It's not my game of the year, but I absolutely get it. Like,
again, I'm glad it wasn't Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Like Last of Us, again, I don't like the story, but it's the most technically impressive game I've ever played. And the game I loved. I actually liked the gameplay more than you did, I think, thinking back to when we reviewed it and everything. Yeah. I loved the gameplay in it. It was the moment-to-moment stuff was so much fun. I just hated the narrative. But I knew it was going to win Best Narrative.
The only thing I straight up, I'll say hated gameplay wise was that one and pretty much only god awful boss fight.
It was just so...
It was terrible.
Out of left field and...
I don't know. I absolutely hated that. Other than that, I didn't really mind it.
I think it
took me a little bit to really get the hang of it. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Good for them.
Congratulations to Neil and everyone over at Naughty Dog. And now to everything that was announced at the Game Awards. This nice little write-up comes courtesy of IGN. There was even more stuff here than I realized. So strap in, folks. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a while. That was bad. That came on the radio today, and I thought of Ernie's Facebook post.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, here I go. Devolver Digital announces Loop Hero. Indie publisher Devolver Digital announced a new deck-building roguelite from 4 Quarters called Loop Hero. What the hell? Oh, it's a card game. Okay. I don't know how to say this. Tchia, TCHIA.
T'Challa.
No, was announced. I'm so surprised they're doing Black Panther 2. I'm glad they are, but I don't know how. I think they said it's going to focus on everything else going on in Wakanda. They won't recast Chadwick Boseman, which is
they
good.
shouldn't. Yeah.
I just don't know how. Oh, God,
from what I've
so
read
sad.
or seen on Twitter, whatever, is I can't remember if they've actually heard this as like a rumor or if it's just people saying this is what should happen. Apparently in the comics, there's some, I don't know if she literally takes up the mantle, but like Shuri essentially becomes Black Panther. So that's what I'm guessing will kind of happen.
I just wonder how they're going to explain it. Are they going to say that T'Challa died? You know,
I think you have to.
I just don't know. I mean, but they didn't do it with Paul Walker.
I mean, you can't just say he can't. Really?
No, he just retired. They
okay.
did,
but they didn't just
alert.
like pretend like.
No,
okay.
They reshot 7 so that it could be he just wanted to be a family man. with his brothers.
I don't know
filling
how
in and
you
stuff.
just write him out.
Solar said he would like to talk more about Last of Us Part 2 sometime. He never watched our spoiler cast because he thought we were just going to crap all over it.
I mean, I wouldn't say we crapped all over it.
I didn't crap all over it, but I did a whole lot of crapping. So Tachia is a new game inspired by New Caledonia, and it looks to be a bright, colorful, open-world island adventure. Sea of Solitude is coming to Nintendo Switch. A director's cut of Sea of Solitude is coming exclusively on March 4th. Featuring stunning dark water color graphics and a dreamy, atmospheric, shady part of me, is now available on PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. Near Replicant, I love saying this name, version .1.22474487139 ellipses showed gameplay.
That's like putting Kingdom Hearts to shame now. I mean, they're just being. Maybe it means something in.
I don't think, from what I've heard, I don't think it does.
It's literally I think it's just stupid. It's like, oh, how do we call attention to our game? I know, let's just give it a stupid name. Not that that's not what Kingdom Hearts did, but.
Century Age of Ashes was revealed. It's a medieval fantasy game that was revealed, showing off gameplay where you ride dragons and engage in PvP combat, and scheduled to arrive in February. Sephiroth was announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Keeping in tradition, Nintendo's revealed another fighter coming to Super Smash Bros., and it's none other than Final Fantasy VII's One-Winged Angel. Winged or winged? One-winged. I don't know why.
I think it's winged, but it seems like it should be winged.
And he's coming this month. Coming from Studio, The Initiative, a cinematic trailer for a new Perfect Dark game featuring cool first-person eco-sci-fi visuals was shown. The developers confirmed the game is still early in development. Out of everything that was shown or announced here, and I don't think I've ever even played Perfect Dark, just seeing this, I was like, okay, Xbox.
I had the original, like the N64 one.
Yeah.
And I liked it a lot. It was very 007-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I had played 007, but I never owned it. I loved Perfect Dark. I'm sure it's just terrible now.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Unplayable. But
so
at the time,
GoldenEye. Yeah.
I loved it.
I like that they're doing it as this gritty kind of reboot. Kind of almost makes me think of like God of War, how they completely changed the tone and everything. I mean, completely different, but you know what I mean. The only thing I don't like about this is that Microsoft keeps calling, or the Initiative calls themselves, I forget who's calling who what, a quadruple A development studio. And I'm like, please stop. Your farts do stink. Trust me. And I just seen that they're quadruple A. It's so annoying. But Perfect Dark, okay. Won't be out for 3 years, I'm sure, but okay. The creators of Left 4 Dead Turtle Rock fully revealed Back 4 Blood. See what they did there? First-person zombie shooter with co-op, launching June of next year. A new trailer revealed medieval multiplayer game Hood Outlaws and Legends is launching May 10th on PS4, Xbox, PS5, Series X, and PC. If you pre-order it, you'll get early access coming May 7th. I feel like I should like this, and I couldn't care at all. I love Robin Hood in theory. I don't care about this. Has Beasley done anything? I see it's 0 points. Okay, great. All right. Well, then I'm just done. Free-to-play action shooter Scavengers had a closed beta open up on that day, so that's cool. Forza Horizon 4 is getting a Cyberpunk 2077 vehicle. It'll be available for free starting on December 11th, which was a couple days ago as we're recording this. From the creator of Dead Space, Glenn Schofield, comes a new sci-fi horror game called The Callisto Protocol, launching in 2022 for Xbox, PS5, and PC. Looks cool. Probably scare me to death. Not going to play it. Fat Shark gave us our first look at Warhammer 40k Darktide gameplay. I don't care. Annapurna Interactive and Fulbright dropped the world premiere of Open Roads. It looks to be a narrative-driven experience that centers around a mother and daughter's road trip. So Fulbright is Gone Home and Tacoma. It's weird that they're not publishing it. It's weird that Annapurna is publishing it. I don't know. Maybe Tacoma didn't sell that well, so they needed a publisher. I don't know. But I hated Gone Home. Tacoma was something I was really looking forward to, and it super disappointed me, so I don't have...
Now, what was that one?
That was the one in space where it's like AR, where you're like in a space station. You got to figure out what happened, and you go over here and and it does like an AR thing where it shows what happened, and then you got to figure puzzles and stuff.
It sounds very much like.
You never played it, I don't think.
No, I didn't. But it sounds a lot like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which I did not like. Honestly, all those games after Firewatch have been. I think Gone Home. Oh, and there's Edith Finch. I would say it's Firewatch. Right there, yeah. Edith Finch, Gone Home, and then literally every other one that I've played.
Yeah.
No, it's Adrift. I always call it Gravity.
The movie was Gravity, yeah.
But yeah,
free upgrade of Disco Elysium, dubbed The Final Cut, is coming to consoles in 2021. It will have voiceover for every line and new quests. Supposed to be a good RPG. We got a new look at Dragon Age 4. Finally, BioWare gave us a sneak peek at Dragon Age 4. It looks to confirm the return of some fan favorite characters. I've never been a Dragon Age guy. I just don't. That's not for me.
I had one of them.
Really?
Oh wait, Dragon. No, I'm thinking.
You're thinking Dragon Quest.
Yeah. No, never played Dragon Age.
Roguelite tactical game and spiritual successor to Endless Dungeon is coming to PCs and consoles. We were given a lengthy first look at some Crimson Desert gameplay. This upcoming open-world action-adventure game is set to launch in 2021 for PC and consoles. This looked pretty cool. I don't know that I'll play it, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
Swedish Chef from the Muppets is available now in Overcooked as a playable chef. It's funny, I get that, but like, what I remember from playing Overcooked is like your guy's just like this big on the screen and you're just bobbling around like a fall guy.
Yeah, I don't really see the point of different skins. I don't know how it adds anything to that game.
An indie game coming from Scavenger Studios and featuring some Studio Ghibli-like visuals called Season was announced for PS5. This didn't do it for me, but people were like, I mean, it looks cool, but I don't even know what the game is. But people were stoked when that was revealed.
Yeah.
Activision revealed some details around the many updates coming to Season 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops Warzone. The trailer showed us our first look at a new Warzone map called Rebirth Island. Okay. Arc 2 was announced, and this is where I was just like, no. Arc 2 was announced with a trailer featuring Vin Diesel and two tribes going head-to-head as they barely escape the hungry jaws of a T-Rex. Arc, the animated series, was also announced. Arc must be a bigger deal than I thought it was.
I don't even remember Arc.
Arc Survival Evolved. It was like a dinosaur. It was like a battle royale game where there's dinosaurs or something. It was something like that. But seeing Vin Diesel in this, I was like, no. This looks so stupid.
This does not become a thing.
I'm sure people thought that about Norman Reedus, so I'll say that. But just seeing,
like, I don't need to see
Vin
famous
Diesel
people.
Is Vin Diesel,
but like it's Norman Reedus and
everybody in Death Stranding,
Keanu now, and like
it's
just I don't know. I just don't. I don't get it. To me, it adds nothing. If anything, it takes away.
This completely took away because I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Seeing just Vin Diesel like, one last ride, Brian. Let's go kill some T-Rexes. It was just freaking weird. The developers of Fall Guys revealed a new Season 3 trailer showing off some of the winter-themed content coming to the game. I haven't even installed this on my PS5.
No, I
don't care. I'm never going to get a crown, and I don't care. I'm good.
Yeah.
Square Enix and People Can Fly's 3-player co-op shooter set in a desperate sci-fi universe was shown off. I didn't say what it's called. It's called Outriders. And it's coming out February 2nd on consoles and PC. Evil Dead, the game, was announced. The horror franchise Evil Dead is coming to gaming platforms. The trailer featured 4 different playable characters taking on supernatural monsters in the woods. I've never even seen Evil Dead.
I haven't either, but...
Does this game do anything for you?
Not really.
Speaking of dead things, the Nintendo Switch is getting Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection on February 25th. Talk about coming out of left field. I would have never in a million years predicted a new Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Goblins, Ghosts and whatever they want to call it, game. Never in a million years. Am I going to play it? Yeah. Will I ever beat a level? No. But I'm excited for this. What did you think when you saw this?
I don't know. That is such an unforgiving game. Like when I've played it on emulators, even with all the save states, I can barely get through like a few levels. Like it's just stupidly hard.
Yeah, I wonder how it will evolve, if the gameplay will change at all. To make
if it hasn't changed, if it's still that hard pass for me. Like it's I don't know.
I mean, hopefully it's just $10 or $15 would be.
If there's a demo, I hope there needs to be a demo.
Yeah. Well, if there's a demo, then nobody's ever going to buy it.
Well, that's true.
I'm excited to at least give it a try. I assume it'll be cheap, and it'll make for a good Let's Play series of us almost breaking. Oh no, not my PS5. It's only on Switch. Oh, but I got the good controller, so we'll be good. Never mind. I was like, we got a new look at Returnal. PlayStation Studios' Returnal gets a new gameplay trailer and a release date, which had previously leaked, of March 19th on the PS5. This is the new Housemarque game. This was the only thing PlayStation did at this show, and I was like, really?
Yeah.
I love Housemarque. I feel like they're about to just be out of business. Like, how do you go from the launch of the PS4 with Resogun, one of my favorite shoot-'em-ups, actually it might be my favorite shoot-'em-up I've ever played, to each game they put out after that just kind of getting worse and worse, to now a third-person shooter. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
And this game is $70.
That
does not look like a $70 game to me.
No, it should not be.
Hazelight showed off their upcoming project, It Takes Two, with an action-packed trailer filled with adorable split-screen two-player co-op. It's due out on March 26th. This could be fun. And this is one of those where you just buy the game once and you get a buddy pass. So, like, I could buy the game and give you a pass so we can play it online together.
Okay, that's cool.
Super Meat Boy Forever. I forgot this was even a thing. Got a release date, December 23rd, only on Epic Game Store. I'd forgotten that it has like a year of exclusivity. So,
yeah.
Whenever it comes to console, I might play it. Oddworld Soulstorm got a new trailer revealing a spring 2021 release window for PS4, PS5, and Epic Game Store as launch platforms. I had forgotten. That's a console exclusive? I don't think I remembered that. I guess I shouldn't know, because they showed that in like the future game show or whatever, and Lauren Lanning was doing all the talking. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. We got a new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, and there is a demo coming out next month. We finally got a look at the new Among Us map that was teased about a month ago, and it's scheduled to arrive early 2021. It's a node to the Top-At Clan airship from Inner Sloth's Henry Stickmin game. Also, you can get a Jeff Keighley mask in the game for some reason. A new hunter is coming to Fortnite Island, and his name is Master Chef. The famous chef. Yes, the famous Halo character is now available to purchase as a skin for a total of 1,500 V-Bucks, which is how many Stanley Nickels?
The same as the...
I should have said Shroot Bucks. Sorry.
Ratio of...
Shroot Bucks to unicorns?
Something like that.
The Walking Dead's Daryl and Michonne are also getting added on December 16th, and also you'll be able to play in creative mode in Blood Gulch from Halo. Somebody wrote into Colin's podcast.
What does that even mean?
It's one of the multiplayer maps.
But I know Blood Gulch, but what is creative mode or whatever?
It's not like you're trying to kill. You can just invite a friend, and you can have unlimited resources and do whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But it'll just be in Blood Gulch. It is interesting since Halo... It's interesting that it was Kratos and Master Chief. Somebody wrote in, like, maybe this means we actually are going to get God of War next year, and this is the start of them ramping up for advertising and stuff. I'm like, I think you're reaching there. But
yeah, I don't know about that.
Bandai Namco announced that their upcoming anime action RPG, Scarlet Nexus, is arriving in the summer of 2021. I probably won't play this, but it looks so freaking cool.
It did look cool, but yeah, I don't think so.
Just Cause is getting a mobile game. That's all we need to say about that. We got to look at Ruined King, a League of Legends story. Turn-based RPG set in the League of Legends universe. Seems like this game is coming out 6 or 7 years too late. But I know League of Legends is still huge. And then finally, they ended the show with a Mass Effect teaser trailer that showed absolutely nothing. I haven't played the game, so maybe it showed something in there. But me watching this, I was just like... When she bent down and I saw the N7, I was like, oh, Mass Effect, cool. And I was like, but this is just CG. Like,
Yeah, we got nothing out of that.
this game ain't coming out anytime soon. But hey, I hope it's good. I'm interested in getting the Legendary Edition when it comes out. But yeah, that's everything that went down at the Game Awards. So I think for me, like Sephiroth and Smash, I don't care. I haven't played Smash in probably since Extra Life last year. I don't care. He's going to play like everybody else. It's like, I really thought it was going to be Master Chief, especially since the rumors were that he was coming to Fortnite. I was like, they're going to put Master Chief everywhere because they're ramping up for Halo. But
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me was Perfect Dark.
Yeah, that's probably up there for me. I mean, I'm definitely intrigued by Mass Effect, but we pretty much already knew that was happening. I feel like this was very underwhelming. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was very underwhelmed.
Well,
by
based
all
on
of the
what we said for our hopes, we're like Metal Gear. I saw Andrea saying like Bloodborne 2, maybe. We said maybe we'll see Breath of the Wild 2 or Metroid or something from Nintendo.
Yeah.
We ain't get nothing except Sephiroth. That was the only thing from Nintendo we got. No.
it was pretty underwhelming.
But it's also way too long. Like I remember saying that last year. This show should not
like
be 3
4.
hours. With the pre-show, it was like
Yeah.
3.5 or something. The best part of the show to me,
Pro Gem.
no spoilers, but Eddie Vedder playing Future Days, and like Ryan McCaffrey tweeted it, and I was like, thank you. Like, you know, a great musician when you hear them on their album and then you see them live and it is the exact same thing. There's no post-production or anything to make them sound like that. But him playing that, I was like, first off, I cried because I cry. And if you know how that ties in the game, you'll know. But like, that to me was the best moment. I was like, this is so cool. And he seemed like he actually knew what he was talking about. Like he talked about after how it, you know, he was so appreciative to Jeff for, and well, first off for Naughty Dog, to
Coffee
Neil
talk.
and team reaching out to him to be able to use the song, and then he knows how much it means in Joel and Ellie's story and how they bond and blah, blah, blah. It was awesome to me.
I mean, yeah, that probably was the highlight of the show.
Kevin, we should play Smash together for a video. James, I suck. Also, I don't even know how to play online on Switch.
It would take me a while to even just
That would
get
be fun, though.
the hang of it again. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Most fighting games, you can just pick up and play.
I'll play
I know
you some
that I
Street
can move
Fighter.
left and right, and I can jump, and then it's like punches and kicks.
Yeah.
And I can probably throw a Hadouken, and something will happen. I can probably hold back, and then forward and punch, and something will happen. This game, I'm like, wait, so this button does a special, this button...
And forward and special this.
But
you
I
got to
can just,
jump button.
I just have a button to do special moves, but
And you got to
I can
knock
do
them off
it's
the
just,
side.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would take me a while to get the hang of it again. Nick needs unlimited.
Nick needs unlimited something. All right, next up on the list, Halo Infinite is targeting fall 2021, so we are looking at a full year delay, if not more. This comes from IGN. 343 Industries has announced that Halo Infinite will ship in fall 2021 and revealed further details on certain aspects of Halo Infinite, including graphics, art, and customization. In August, 343 and Microsoft announced it had decided to delay Halo Infinite from its holiday release window until sometime in 2021. It was originally supposed to be a launch game for the Series X, but it was unable to meet that time frame. Halo Infinite is now slated for sometime in fall 2021, specifically, which narrows the release window for the next Master Chef adventure. 343 also shared 2 new screenshots from the Halo Infinite multiplayer, which will also be free-to-play, blah, blah, blah. Coincidentally, Halo will celebrate its 20th anniversary on November 15th, 2021, something 343 head Bonnie Ross highlighted in a tweet where she tweeted, and I quote, "So proud of the work this team has accomplished and looking forward to sharing more soon. Fall of 2021... ... Doesn't someone have an anniversary coming up?" I think we both agreed when this got delayed. We're like, oh, they're going to do the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a game that's worthy of it. The most complete look at Halo Infinite was revealed during an Xbox game showcase earlier in the summer. However, the demo received blowback after failing to meet expectations, particularly wow, that's an awesome word. Particularly in graphics and art style. I guess I was reading ahead to graphics. Partifically. Can you just text me partifically so I don't forget that? 343 addressed these points directly in its new blog post, writing, now I can't talk at all. The reality is that the art and visuals weren't at the bar we hold for Halo, even in a work-in-progress state, said 343's Director of Art Management, Neil Harrison. He continued, much of the feedback we heard from the community aligned with our own views and work. We were already committed to doing around things like indirect lighting, material response, foliage and tree rendering, clouds, level of detail transactions, and character fidelity. The developers even talked about Craig, the infamous brute whose emotionless face became a meme. Quote, I can confirm that the facial animations on NPCs were not fully implemented in that summer build, which resulted in Craig's incredibly deadpan, lifeless looks, says Harrison. Oh, he's going to get a makeover. In the meantime, development on Halo Infinite continues, but not without some shakeups. 343 brought back Halo veteran Joseph Staten, I don't know how to say his name, to the development team, while director Chris Lee left. The developers also said there are no plans to delay Halo Infinite to 2022. There's no plans. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Staten, who is now creative director, says, quote, we needed more time to do things right. That included pushing hard in the fall, giving the team the time to recharge over the holidays, and then coming back in January to finish the game at a healthy pace. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. They have a long way to go, it seems.
It looked so rough. It looked so bad. And it's not just what I will say is the gameplay actually did look fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And it reminded me of why I want to go back. Oh, Destiny 2's PS5 patch is out. That just made me think. I do want to get back to Destiny 2 at some point. 60 frames per second, all that on PS5 will make that even more fun. I just hope they get it right, especially because it is the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful they do it right. I want Halo to be good again. Not many people liked Halo 5. And after this was revealed and everything, it's just they need some good press. So hopefully they'll get it right. And the last item on the news list, we got NPD results for November. In the U.S., we can confirm, it was confirmed that the PS5 did have the highest launch unit and dollar sales ever for a console in the U.S., beating the previous record holder, the PS4.
Good for them.
The DualSense was also, I can't even believe this is something I'm saying, but I wrote it down. So it was the biggest controller launch ever in unit sales and dollar sales. The most popular controller ever, which is kind of weird since the only co-op game, couch co-op game was Sackboy.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of need to have two controllers right now.
Oh, did you order the charging thing?
Yeah, okay. Tell Mom next time it pops up, say, Mom,
Wario.
it's on Amazon now.
But by the time she pulls it up, it's already gone.
I just didn't think they were that hard to come by.
They are. That's why I got it on PlayStation Direct, and I got 1 day shipping for free because I'm PS Plus. So, however, the Switch is now the best-selling console for the last 24 months straight in units sold. Damn.
Highest selling per month?
Yes.
For 24 months in a row?
Yep. In units sold. I can't believe PS4 never beat them. That's what it said. I didn't think that actually sounded right, but that's what he said.
I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow.
For November software results, guess what the number one selling game in November was, Sean?
Call of Duty.
What's the entire name?
Black Ops.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Cold War.
Cold War, yeah.
Number 2 was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Number 3, Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's good to see. Number 4, Madden 21. Number 5, NBA 2K21. Number 6, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. That's cool. Number 7, this actually shocks me, Watch Dogs Legion.
Wow.
It was number 3 in October. Stayed in the top 10 in November. Number 8, It Just Won't Die, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 9, FIFA 21. This one made me happy too. Number 10, Demon's Souls.
Wow. Good.
So the only 2 PS5 games, Because I don't. Well, no, I guess you could say Watch Dogs is there too and whatever. But 2 first-party launch games in the top 10 for November. That's pretty cool. And if you look at year-to-date software, James, I'm just now seeing you said I'll fight both of y'all 2v1. He also says Sarah's loving Age of Calamity so far. I really like the demo. I had way more fun with it than I thought I would. I've just got so much other stuff to play now. That's something you might want to add to your list.
I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. I did. Year-to-date software sales, number 1, just being out for less than a month, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, already the best-selling game this year. And people wonder why Call of Duty is just Call of Duty. It's the same thing. Why doesn't Madden change? Y'all buy it. Like
Right, you're going
crazy.
to buy it regardless, so...
Number 2 best-selling game so far this year, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Number 3, Animal Crossing New Horizons. But again, that doesn't count digital sales for Switch. My guess is actually Animal Crossing probably they've sold over 30 million by this point. That's probably number 1. Number 4, Madden 21. Again, stop complaining or put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, put your money where your wallet is. What am I trying to say?
Put your money where your wallet is. In your pocket. Which would also make sense. Stop buying it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. Number 5, Last of Us Part 2. Number 6, Ghost of Tsushima. I think both of those drop one spot with Black Ops coming out. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Number 8, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Number 9, Avengers. It was confirmed. I didn't want to talk about it again a couple weeks ago, but it was confirmed that it has lost them a lot of money.
Really?
And that's why it's on sale now everywhere for like $30.
It's right up there, and I know Ghost is
Oh,
I've played it for like 2
yes.
minutes, but it's up there with Ghost in terms of the only time I ever see anything. No, I'm just talking Twitter, Twitch. People I'm sure play it a lot.
No, not anymore. Wow.
The only thing I ever see people share on Twitter is, "Hey, look at my guys!
But it's
look
not
at the
even,
clothes I'm
at
having
least
them
with Ghost of
wear."
Tsushima, they're playing the game. This is just
Right.
Here I am at the load
It's
screen.
literally just pictures of their characters
Right.
and look at the outfits I have.
I don't
and,
like this game at all.
Yeah.
And number 10 for the year, Mario 3D All-Stars.
Wow.
That makes me happy. I cannot wait to get our Zelda trilogy next year. So yeah, no big surprises there. Now it's time for the wrap-up. Speaking of Call of Duty, the franchise has now earned over $3 billion in the last 12 months.
In the last 12 months.
So 2 games launched. They've got a mobile game with microtransactions and crap. And Warzone is free to play, but you can do whatever the season. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you can do season passes or something in that too. $3 billion. Some quick updates on PS5 exclusives. Gran Turismo 7 is PS5 only. It will not be a PS4 game. I thought that was pretty obvious. Looking at that game, there was just no way. The Square Enix game Project Athia, or Athia, however you want to say it, is exclusive to PlayStation 5 as far as consoles go for, quote, at least 24 months. And Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo are both exclusive to PlayStation 5 for at least 1 year. And those are Bethesda games.
Yeah. I'm still intrigued by that Athia.
Oh, it's a Square Enix, I assume, action role-playing game.
I'm still curious if it has any tie to Final Fantasy 15, which in hindsight I don't even really like. But at the same time, if you were like, hey, this is like a follow-up to it, I'd be like, okay.
I wonder if I'll ever get around to playing that since it's in
I
the
think
PS
it's worth
Plus
a
collection.
try.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but if you like, it's been so long since I've played, but I feel like the combat is at least similar enough
To remake.
to 7
Yeah.
that if you like that, you may like it.
Yeah.
I think you should try it.
Spider-Man Miles Morales got an update that adds 60 frames per second with ray tracing, so that'll make it easier for me to go back and get that platinum. And Spider-Man Remastered either has already gotten the patch or is getting the same thing. But I already got my platinum in that game, so I don't need to play it anytime soon.
I'm going to be left here very shortly with 3 partially
Hanging
finished
platinums,
games. Yeah, that I just need to go back and finish at some point.
3 hanging chads.
And right now, Demon Souls somehow seems the most doable to me. I know
more
exactly.
than Fenyx? Oh, you got to get
Fenyx,
that trap.
it's
thing.
just a matter of, but
It's
like,
just a grind.
yeah, none of it's
Yeah.
difficult. But like when I think of just going all around the map and getting all the mounts and like
Finishing off the ambrosia and stuff like that.
God,
Yeah.
like I think what is killing me the most right now is the stupid amber stuff. I feel like I just don't get enough of that, and I open a lot of chests. What I was hoping for at some point, which I feel like you would have told me if you'd had it happen yet, maybe you get so far in the game, and if you complete all the side quests, or you do something, it's like, boom, and all of a sudden, every object pops up on the map. All the vaults, all the chests, all the things, and just
No.
everything pops up. That's what I was kind of hoping for.
That would be
and I'm
awesome.
starting to get to where I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it just says it's found in chests and cutting down the trees.
I feel like I have yet to actually see one of those trees, or I have, and I just
How to farm
noticed
golden amber in Immortals Fenyx Rising. Glowing trees. Yeah, we know. Chests. What? That doesn't say anything. Yeah. No, that's a horrible article. I hate that I gave you people to click, whoever that was. And also, in a since deleted tweet, it was revealed that a Sonic the Hedgehog 3D animated series is coming to Netflix in 2022. I dig it. Dressed like dressed like a hedgehog. I dig it. I'm still so excited for the sequel, for the movie, where I think it's going to go. I can't wait. I don't know about this. It hopefully it won't be bad. What the hell? Did they ever, like, has we heard anything about Castlevania Season 4 other than it's just happening? I mean, it's not like they have to shoot anything, so it's not like...
Right. It's obviously coming, but probably not anytime soon.
Yeah. That's it for episode 212. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting that, repping that 212 or that 222 as I do. As always, you can find us at nerd901.com where they are connecting nerds across the Mid-South and the multiverse. Also check out Ernie the Bird Without Fear, everything he's doing, YouTube, Twitch, and the like. Obviously, you can find us on Twitter. I think I've said obviously like 5 times in the last 10 seconds. I'm at Kevin White 24. He's at Real Sean White. Together we're at 2player_co-op. Patreon, YouTube, audio services, reviews, all that stuff. You know where to find us. Thank you all so much for supporting us and watching and listening or hearing to us. I didn't say that earlier. Oh, because you got me all flustered with something. Oh, because you did the 2-1. Yeah. That's it for 212. Until the next time, Sean, go ahead and take us out.
Thank you for playing.